Okay, so hello everyone. My name is Ian, and my persuasive speech is titled Turn on the Light, Making Public Parking Lots Safer in Modesto. Okay, there's okay. So first, I'll be talking about how we can make parking lots a lot safer because imagine you're walking alone to your car in a dimly lit parking lot. Your phone is at 3%, your keys are in your hand, and every shadow feels like a threat. So that fear, it's real for thousands of women and elderly people in Modesto every single day. You keep checking over shoulder, um, even though you should feel safe. Your heart races, not because you're just walking fast, but because anxiety kicks in. So you rush to your car, silently, hoping no one's behind you. The lack of proper lighting in public parkings, um, public parking lots across Modesto is putting lives at risk. And it's time to the city for the city to take action. In fact, American Planning Association explains that poor lighting in public spaces creates psychological barriers. This means that it makes people feel unsafe even if no crime is happening at the moment. Okay, so now let's start with the problems and with the effects. Give me 1 second. So basically, poorly lit parking lots are crime hotspots. According to the US Department of Justice, crimes like robbery, assault, and more likely are more likely to happen in dark, badly lit areas. Women and elderly people, especially vulnerable because of lower visibility and slower reaction time. But it's not just about crime. The fear itself limits people's freedom. Women avoid going out at night or parking far from where they're going just to feel safe. Older adults may avoid going out completely when it's dark, which affects their mental health because they're not able to go out at all during. They have to choose between certain hours during the day. Okay, now let's jump to the causes. So why hasn't this issue has been fixed? So the California Department of Transportation knows that there are no standard lighting requirements for city managed lots unless the property is state owned. That means it is up to private owners to decide how much light they provide or not. Also, a study from National Institute of Crime Prevention mentions that many parking areas were built before safe codes even included lighting as a major factor. And unless a crime happens, no one reviews or audits them. Okay, so now let's jump to the solutions. Here's what we can do. Modesto Modesto should pass a citywide law that requires lighting audits in all public parking lots. These audits will identify unsafe areas and create a database that the public can access. If a parking lot fails the audit, the owner will have to improve the lighting within a certain time. This should start in areas with higher crime, for example, the hotspots that I mentioned before, and where vulnerable people live. City grants or partnerships can help fund these upgrades quickly and efficiently. Okay, so now let's jump to slide number 5. To wrap it up, we have seen poor lighting affects safety that causes it and how Modesto can fix it. People should feel safe walking to their cars, and not being afraid of what's hiding in the dark. Lives are being put at risk daily, and the city of Modesto has the tools to change that. So next time you walk to your car and the lights are flagging or missing, remember it shouldn't be up to us to risk our safety. It's time for Modesto to turn the lights on. Thank you.
Thank you.